Hi, I've got a little story for you today. It's the story of three women, three individual women that I've actually had the pleasure of working with over the last few months, and they've all got a similar but very different story. Each of their stories involves prolapse. So you may have heard of prolapse, you may think it's something that happens to older ladies all the time, but not necessarily so. So let's tell you the story of the three ladies first of all. One of the ladies had been diagnosed with a prolapse sometime previously, but not gone back, not followed it up, not done anything about it. I was able to provide her some more information on what she can do to help herself to stop the prolapse from at least getting any worse, and that lady went on her way. Another lady more recently had again been diagnosed some time ago with a prolapse, but given the advice that perhaps it's better to leave well alone. So she's had the talks, as I often give in my classes, and just providing information to understand our anatomy, particularly as girls. You know, we don't like to talk about those personal things, but I think the more we talk about them, the more we understand, the more we can look after ourselves and enjoy a long and healthy life. So this lady, through another reason, did come to me and say that actually she did have a prolapse, and through our discussion, that prolapse is now really quite severe. The result of it is, because she did leave it so long thinking better to leave well alone, not really bothering me, is that potentially the only solution for her now is surgery, okay, or live with it, you know, but it is causing issues in other areas, so that may not be a good solution. Come to the story of the third lady, who hadn't been diagnosed but had noticed some changes and did feel able to talk to me very early on. So we got her referred out to a female health physio. And through working with myself in conjunction with that female health physio and her gynecologist, we now know that she has completely avoided the need for any surgery and is moving well, getting fitter, feeling stronger and more confident and healthy. So you see, we can be really kind of put off with pursuing these items because it is very, very personal, talking about your lady bits. But a prolapse can come in any number of forms. So if you do get any feeling of heaviness through your pelvic region, any feeling of bulging, if you're getting any leakage, either urinary leakage or fecal leakage through the anus as well, when you cough, when you laugh, if you sneeze, you know, if you jump, anything like that, don't just brush it under the carpet. Talk to someone. It might not be me, it might be a GP, but again, don't be brushed off. There are great female health physios around, and I'm always happy to refer out to local female health physios that I have links with, who are gentle, who listen to you, and equally give you that information to understand your body and what you can do about it. And as you can see from the story of my three ladies, a story that can perhaps seem very embarrassing and really life-affecting can be turned around with the right movement, with the right approach to life, and looking after yourself. And this I feel very, very passionately about. I think the more we do talk about it, the more we're prepared to ask questions, the more we live life to the full, all the way into old age. And as I say, this is not necessarily just older ladies, or not even just ladies who've had children. You know, it's true that our hormonal changes through menopause do affect the function and the strength of our pelvic floor, so we need to approach things a little bit differently to preserve that. But equally, younger women who are training heavily in any way, shape or form, kind of whether you're running lots, pounding the pavement, whether you're lifting heavy weights, again, that's all pressure through your pelvic floor, and you can create either laxity through the vaginal wall, or there are uterine prolapses or rectal prolapses. There are quite a few different variations. But the thing is, don't be frightened. It's your body, and there is something that can be done. So ask questions, know your own body, and be prepared to talk to someone about it. It's not embarrassing at all. You know, both myself and the female health physios that I refer to are really easy to talk to. We understand what you'll go through, and we can do things that will actually help you to feel better and stronger in yourself.